football fans. Welcome to Evansville here in Virginia. And tonight's football matchup featuring the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears and your Virginia High School Blue Devils. This game is being played.
Tell them to hold the flag up. Hold it. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Two. I told them 2 minutes. It looks like they're going to hold for us.
Okay.
Kicking off for the Blue Devils, number 24, Jake Gibson.
And a pleasant good evening, football fans, and welcome to Ewan Stadium for Homecoming 2018 as the Virginia Blue Devils are taking on the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears. Hello again, everyone. With the Mesabi Community Television production crew, I'm Bob Cohen with the play-by-play. Virginia will kick off. It's a cold, windy night here at Ewan's Field. We're underway. It's a rolling kickoff. Golden Bears are in their road whites. The ball is being kicked around, now picked up in a nice defensive play. Getting down there quickly for the Blue Devils was the kicker, Tommy Carmody. Golden Bears will start 1st and 10 from inside their 30-yard line, closer to about the 27-yard line. Golden Bears in their road whites with the black pants. Blue Devils in their blue home uniforms with the white helmets. For the Golden Bears, Nick Badette will start at quarterback. He's a junior, 6'2", 225. Tommy Schlottick, 33, will be the fullback. 28 is Gavin Mackey. He'll be the tailback. He'll get a lot of pitches as they'll try to run the ball quite a bit at the Blue Devils. First play is a quarterback sneak, and Nick Badette gets stood up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the first play. If there was, it's very, very little. If there's any gain at all, we'll mark it as 2nd down and 10. Up front for the Bears, 67 is the center, Evan Harris. He's a 5'9", 273-pound sophomore. We'll try to run down the entire offensive unit for the Bears. Badette under center. Here's a pitch to Mackey, coming to the right side, gets a little bit of running room and gets to the 30. And again, that's good defense by the Blue Devils, setting 3rd and 8 for the Golden Bears. Watch on the replay as they're trying to go to the right side of their offensive line, and the Blue Devils played it pretty well. Defensively, Cole Raymond in on the stop for Virginia. Cody Indahar now will spread out wide to the right side. The ball's on the right hash mark. Man in the slot left. Badette with a long cut. Now Mackey and pitch trying to get to the corner. He needs a block outside. He'll get one block and he'll get another block and get a 1st down. That's a nice run. He got the necessary blocks that he needed. They'll move the sticks and the Golden Bears will have a 1st down. Gavin Mackey is a senior. He's 5'8", 185 pounds. His blocking back is Tom Schlottick, 5'9", 205, and a sophomore. Again, Indahar is in the slot. Handoff goes to Mackey, and Gavin is going to get a little bit of running room on that left side. Will Bittman is the left tackle. He's a 6'4", 225-pound freshman. And Dawson Varda, the left guard, he's 5'8", 320 pounds. 2nd down and 9. Again, a very cold homecoming crowd here at Ewan's tonight. Halftime, the Virginia High School Marching Blues will put on their spectacular homecoming show. But that pitches it back to Mackey, trying to come to his right side. Blue Devils defensively have him covered, and Mackey will get to the 49-yard line, a gain of about 4. J.J. Bridgewater in on the stop for the Blue Devil. Herberg, Bridgewater, LeBake are the defensive down linemen. 3rd down play. Here's Badette looking downfield, throwing the ball wide open. The catch is made, and a 1st down near the 30-yard line. Quinn Mulich, the tight end, with the reception. 18 yards and a 1st down for the Golden Bears at the Virginia 31-yard line. That's their 2nd 1st down. Here's a quick hitter to Tommy Schlottick. He gets to the 25, but we've got a flag. It's going to go against the Golden Bears, our first penalty tonight. Someone on the right side moved.
Illegal shift against the Golden Bears.
So they'll move him back to 5. First and 15 back near the 36-yard line. My 9 Sports on this Friday night from Ewens Field in Virginia. Now, number 18, Cody Merrill, will check into the Golden Bear lineup. He's going to be the tailback. He'll get the handoff. That's Merrill, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Cole Rainham. Dawson Flatley in on the stop for the Blue Devils. As you see the Blue Devil crowd, homecoming crowd here in Virginia.
On the stop, number 16, Nolan Poole for the Blue Devils.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Indhar's out wide on the right side. Badet rolling, looking, throwing the ball, and it's incomplete. Miwich could not come down with it near the 17-yard line. And it's going to be third down and 10.
We're at third down and 10 for the Golden Bears.
8:05 to go in our opening quarter, no score. Golden Bears going from south to north here in the opening quarter. Now Merrill will go out wide to the left. He'll draw single coverage. That's Chris Mason. Handoff goes to Shalodic with a little running room on that right side, and Shalodic's going to get near first down. Let's see where they will mark it. Looks like he's going to be just short, and it's going to be fourth and less than a yard. Raymond, number 50, slowed him, and then he got some help from a few other Blue Devils. Fourth and a yard. Indahar will go out wide. Again, the Bears come up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Badet under center. Badet will give it off. But he gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. Gavin Mackey gets knocked back, and the Blue Devils will take the ball over on downs. A loss of about 5 on that play, and now Virginia will start first and 10 from about the 25-yard line. Check the Blue Devil offensive unit. Starting quarterback tonight is Jack Tolman. Jack is a 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. Jack Zupitz is out tonight. Not sure if he'll see any action or not. I know he had a calf injury at the last game in Two Harbors. From the shotgun, here's a pitch going to Bialke, trying to get to the edge. Bialke reads his block and cuts in and gets about 3 yards. That's a nice read by number 5 of the Blue Devils. Watch on this replay, he kind of stumbled a little bit as he got that pitch. Regained his composure, got a nice block by Mason on the edge and gets about 3.
Second down and 7 for the Blue Devils.
Now Bialke will come out in the slot. Blue Devils going with 4 wide, 2 on each side. From the right hash mark, Tolman from the shotgun. Man will come in motion, gets the ball coming this way. This is Peters. Nick Peters reads his blocking, gets a nice run, and gets a first down near the 38-yard line. That's a 10-yard run, and that's the initial first down for Virginia.
Peters, the ball carrier, not for first down for the Blue Devils.
First and 10, Virginia from the 39-yard line.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils from their own 39-yard line. First and 10.
From the shotgun. Here's Tolman's pass in a flat area. It's caught by Bernard. Cuts back in and gets knocked down after a gain of about 6.
Tolman to Bernard.
Second down and 4.
On a stop, number 20, Stephen Kemp for the Golden Bears.
Fast moving first quarter.
Second down, long 4.
Virginia hustles up to the line of scrimmage. Now under center is Tolman. Gives it off. This is Caleb Bialke, and he's going to get near a first down. It all depends on the spot. It is a Blue Devil first down. That's their second. Each team now with 2 first downs.
First down, Blue Devil.
Virginia hustles up the line of scrimmage quickly. Out wide is Carmody on the right side. Backs are set in a power eye to the left. Bialke gets the handoff, and he gets the seam, and Bialke gets to the 35 and goes down at the 30-yard line.
Bialke, the ball carrier. On a stop, number 18, Cody Merrill. Also along with Jacob Sicko.
20-yard run. Here's Bialke again. Reads his blocking, and this time he's going to get slowed down by
Bialke, the ball carrier. On a stop,
Nick Badette in on the stop. Bialke got 5 more on that play.
second down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Second down and 5 from the Golden Bear 25-yard line. Now Carmody and Mason go out wide to the right. Bialke and Bernard to the left. 4 wide for Virginia. Handoff goes to Carter Crandall, and he's only going to get a couple yards. It's going to set up third down for Virginia.
Ball carrier, number 40, Carter Crandall for the Blue Devils.
Gavin Mackey, one of the Golden Bears, in on the stop.
For the Golden Bears, Gavin Mackey. Third down, about 3 for the Blue Devils.
Tolman from the shotgun. Bialke is behind Tolman. Bialke gets the handoff, and Bialke gets a first down at the 20-yard line.
The ball carrier. Aguero on the stop for the Golden Bears. First down, Blue Devils.
Cody Merrill in on the last stop. First down for Virginia at the 20-yard line. Tolman again from the shotgun. Short drop, throwing the ball over the middle. It's tipped up in the air, and it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Second down and 10. Jacob Gibson, now 24, comes into that Virginia lineup.
Second down and 10.
Tolman, the sophomore, running the Blue Devil offense. Bialke's alongside Tolman. Here's a pass, a little swing pass, and it's caught by Gibson. Reads his block and goes back against the grain.
Jacob Gibson.
And the Virginia play will go for about 9 yards. It'll be second down and 1. Here's a handoff. Bialke's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We're going to take a break in the action. 2:45 to go. No score, Virginia and Evelyn Gilbert.
didn't stop it long enough.
Scramble the ball carrier. There's a flag on the play.
As we come back to action, there was a Blue Devil holding. And we'll have a change of possession. The ball will go to the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. They're going to take another break. We got 2:40 to go. Break in the action. No score, Virginia and Eveleth Gilbert. I tell him just to drop that, that flag. He shouldn't be putting the flag up that if it's not a change of possession or anything. Okay, so we're going to follow that then, right? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. All right. Okay. Oh, so does that mean I have to go down then? Okay. Golden Bears will take the ball over on downs as they held the Blue Devils.
11-yard line. First and 10 for the Golden Bears.
They'll start from about their 11-yard line. Again, a very cold night here in Virginia. Homecoming 2018. But dead under center. He'll give it off to Gavin Mackey, and he gets knocked down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage and maybe gains a yard or two.
On a stop, number 88, Kyle Williams on the Blue Devils.
Blue Devils up front. Herberg is 71. 65 is Bridgewater. Looks like 88 is Williams. We'll have to check that fourth defensive lineman as the ball goes straight ahead.
That was Schlottig, the ball carrier.
Tommy Schlottig, the ball carrier, and gains about 5.
We're up third down and about 3.
Third and 2 for the Golden Bears. Looks like it's 61. Anthony Hall is the fourth D-line for Virginia. Third down play. Handoff, quick hitter, and it looks like Schlottig is going to be just short. He got hit right away. Looks like Crandall in on the stop.
On a stop, number 65, J.J. Bridgewater.
Fourth down for the Bears, and I think Eveleth Gilbert will bring their punt team on. Bialke will drop back, and he should catch this punt, I think, in Golden Bear territory. He's standing near his own 42. Good snap. Punts away. It's high. It's very, very short. It goes sideways, and Virginia's going to start at the Eveleth Gilbert 39-yard line. Change in possession, and now the Blue Devil offensive line will come out.
39-yard line. First and 10 for the Blue Devils.
37 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Hey, another sponsor making our broadcast possible is Mesabi Range College, looking for online learning options. Earn your AA degree fully online. Stop in or call Mesabi Range College 749-0313. Lead the way at Mesabi Range. Here come the Blue Devils now. Tolman with a short drop, throwing the ball over the middle, and it is caught. And then a big hit. The ball gets knocked away from the intended receiver. Tommy Carmody just got hammered as the ball hit his hands. Let's watch on this replay. Watch this pass. Nice pass, and then boom. Second down and 10 for Virginia from the Golden Bear 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Bialke. Slithers through a little hole and gets about 9 yards.
That was Bialke, the ball carrier.
Gavin Mackey on the bottom of the pile for the Golden Bears.
Golden Bears, number 28, Gavin Mackey. We'll get a third down and 1 for the Blue
Again, nice blocking up front for the Blue Devils. Mackey and Stephen Kemp in on the stop. The clock is going to run out. We've played 1 quarter from Ewens on this homecoming 2018 Friday night. Break in the action. This is My 9 Sports from Ewens Field in Virginia, Minnesota. Okay. That'll be fine. Oh, see, I didn't realize you were doing this right as TV. You know, with those breaks. Okay. All set to start our second quarter of tonight's high school rivalry matchup featuring the Elvith Gilbert Golden Bears and the Virginia Blue Devils from Ewens Field. Ball is fumbled, and then it's picked up by Flatley.
That was Flatley, the ball carrier.
And let's see, did he get enough yardage for a first down?
Holding against the Blue Devils.
There's also a flag on the play, which indicates holding against Virginia. Golden Bears play in Section 7 2A football. They're 1-2 on the season, averaging 16 points a game. They're giving up just under 30. They opened up against Academy Forest, 33-25 victors. Then they went on the road their next 2 games at Hibbing and at Mora. Were beaten by the Blue Jackets 22-10 and by Mora 42-6. 4 wide for Virginia. Here's a pass in a flat area. It's caught by Peters. And he stepped out of bounds near the 24-yard line. And now we got a flag. Is it a flag downfield? Let's see what this is going to be about. Maybe let's watch this. We have this on replay again. Let's see what's going to happen with this. Looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike after the play. The cut by Peters. He stepped out of bounds and then he got clobbered, so it's going to be a personal foul.
Personal foul against the Golden Bears.
After the play, Peters was out of bounds and he got hit, and Virginia now has it, first down from about the 12-yard line. Tolman from the gun. He'll give it off to Bialke, trying to slash to the right, left side. And Gavin Mackey gets in there quickly and slows him down and tackles him for a couple-yard loss. Well, I said Mackey. It was not Gavin Mackey. It was Cody Merrill who comes up and makes a defensive play. Cody's a senior, 6 foot 200. Blue Devils now going with 4 wide, 2 on each side. Second down from the 14-yard line. Tolman throwing the ball towards the end zone. Nobody there. Miscommunication between the Blue Devils quarterback and the end. Tolman now is 3 for 6, 30 yards in the game. Chris Mason will check in with the next Virginia play as it's 3rd down and 12. Tom McDonald is the official in charge tonight. He's got the white hat on. Virginia will go with 4 wide, 2 on each side. Tolman from the shotgun, throwing the ball, and it's caught in a flat area. That's Tommy Carmody, catches it near the 5-yard line, and it's going to set up 4th down and short. Play went for 9.
We got 4th down and 1-1 for the Blue Devils.
Four wide again. Tolman looks, the ball gets batted down, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
10:48 to go here in our first half, and the Golden Bears will start from about their own 5-yard line, 1st and 10.
Their own 5-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Golden Bears for their own 5.
Something we want to point out, if you see on the Golden Bears helmets, they've got those green hearts on their helmets. That's honoring Avery Strotter, one of their classmates who recently passed away. Oh, the Bears had an extra man on the field who broke the huddle. That should have been a flag. Pitch back going to Mackey, reads his blocking and gets cut down after a gain of about 2. Nope, that's Merrill again, number 18.
On a stop, number 72, Ray Shaky for the Blue Devils.
Again up front for the Bears. 54 is Will Brittman, 73 Dawson Varda, 67 Evan Harris, 66 is Lucas Hultman, 57 is Joe Schoberg. That's the interior lineman for the Golden Bears. Last play goes for a couple yards, and the Bears now have rushed the ball 13 times here in the first half. This will be their 16th play. Indahar comes out wide left. Mason on the defense for the Blue Devils. I formation for the Bears. Badette rolling, looking downfield, throwing the ball underneath, and it is caught. That's Shalotic who catches it.
The pass is completed to number 33, Tom Shalotic. Enough for a 1st down for the Golden Bears.
Play goes for about 17 yards, and the Bears will move the sticks. That's their 3rd 1st down tonight. Nick Badette, the Golden Bear quarterback. Little mix-up in the backfield, and Flatley in on the stop along with Bridgewater for the Blue Devils.
That was Shalotic, the ball carrier for the Golden Bears.
2nd and 11, a loss of a yard on the play as we look at the Blue Devil band and fans tonight. Again, a very cold homecoming crowd here in Virginia. Handoff, second man through, coming through. Merrill, the ball carrier. Third and 9 for the Golden Bears. Now defensively for the Blue Devils. Up front, 72 is Dre Chafee. Chafee is a 6'5", 270-pound sophomore. Dre Chafee, big kid. Pitch back. Merrill trying to read his blocking, but we had a flag right away. It'll cost the Bears 5. Third penalty for the Golden Bears here in the first half.
Third down and 14 for the Golden Bears.
Bears now with 4 wide, 2 on each side from the shotgun. Quarterback Badette. Short drop, getting some pressure, throwing the ball up, and it is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
And it's 4th down, and the Bears will bring their punt team on.
Pass is in for number 20, Kemp. With a 4th down.
Back deep is Tommy Carmody to receive this punt, and he moves into Golden Bear territory. Good look at 21 of the Blue Devils. Snap is good. Kicks away. It's high. Spiral. Carmody will field it near his own 45-yard line, going back up the sidelines. The 45, the 40, and gets taken down. We got a flag on the play, and we're going to take a break. 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go. This is My 9 Sports from Ewens Field on this Friday night.
Holding against the Blue Devils. Timeout on the field.
Well, we're just about set to resume. The Blue Devils will take the ball over. 7:34 to go in our first half. Other games tonight involving some of the teams. Hermantown, number 8 in 4A, is playing Duluth East tonight. Two Harbors is at Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin. Deer River at Braham tonight. Cook County, number 6 in 9-man football, is in Floodwood. Cromwell, who's number 4 in 9-man, is in Carleton tonight. Southridge is at Silver Bay. Hinckley Finlayson at Barnum. International Falls is playing Northwoods. Hibbing traveled to North Branch tonight. The Moore Mustangs, number 5 in 3A football, are in Moose Lake, Willow River. Esco at Pine City. Proctor is hosting Duluth Enfield tonight. Aiken at Crosby Arrington. Little Fork Big Falls is in Renshaw. Some of the teams in action tonight on this Football Friday. Virginia starts from midfield. Tolman, or check that, Zupitz is now in. Pass goes to Mason, and Mason gets about 9. Nice to see Jack back in the lineup. He got injured last week and seems to be ready to go tonight. First pass goes for 9 yards. Second down and 1 for Virginia.
Second down and 2 for the Blue Devils.
Jack's a 170-pound senior. From the shotgun, short drop, looking, throwing the ball over the middle, and it's deflected up front.
Pass is incomplete.
Haltman with the deflection for the Golden Bears. Haltman is 6'2", 268-pound junior.
We have third down and 2 for the Blue Devils.
And it'll be third down. Zupid's under center on this third down play. Hands off, second man through. Bialke gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage, and a lot of Golden Bears in on the play. It's going to be fourth down and 5, and we'll see what Coach Kramer is going to do. If he's going to bring his punt team out, and he is going to do that. Virginia will try to pin the Golden Bears back.
We have fourth down and 5 for Blue Devils.
They're going to take a delay of game penalty, set them back 5 years. And now we've got a timeout on the field, so we're going to take a break. Yep. I know. Sorry about that. I know. I was listening to you in my ear, and then I was watching, and I don't know. Yeah. It's been a long couple days, I'll tell you, down to the cities. Yep.
Golden Bears will take over from the old 13-yard line. First and 10 for the Golden Bears.
And Virginia punts the ball away, and they'll set the Golden Bears back inside the 15-yard line to about the 13-yard line. First and 10 for Evelyn Gilbert. Scoreless football game here in the second quarter. Oh, a big hit on the handoff. Loss on the play. Let's see who got through. Looks like it's Carter Crandall with the sack on the play. A loss of about 4. That Golden Bear ball carrier had absolutely no chance.
Crandall on a stop for the Blue Devils.
Second down and 14 for Evelyn Gilbert, and they'll bring wide out to both sides. Bodette from the shotgun. Getting some inside pressure. Throwing the ball, and it's caught. Out over the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Let's see, is that 89 or 87? It's either Indahar or Muhage. It's Muhage, number 89, with the reception. It's about a 17-yard gain and a first down for the Golden Bears.
Bernard on the stop for the Blue Devils.
Bernard on the stop for the Blue Devils.
For a first down for the Golden Bears.
Bodette now 3 for 5 for 52 yards here in the first half. Bears with the first down. Here's Bodette on a keeper, and he's going to go no place. Crandall with the stop for the Blue Devils.
Crandall on the stop for the Blue Devils.
You know, I got a second here. I just want to talk about the Village Inn, voted the best Friday night fish fry in northern Minnesota. They're located on Highway 53 and 13th Street South in Virginia. Stop in and say hi to the Polka Prince. That's Johnny Snitteridge at the Village Inn. Second down and 10.5 for the Bears. The ball's on the 30-yard line. Indahar will come out wide to the left. They're going with 4 wide, 2 on each side. Here comes Merrill in motion. He'll get the handoff coming to this side. Got a nice seal block on the corner, but now the Blue Devils covered well. The initial block.
Where on the ball carrier?
Watch on this. They got initial block by number 20, but then the Blue Devils got support. And it's a loss of about 4.
We got third down to 13 for the Golden Bears.
Just over 3 minutes to play in our scoreless first half. Bodette from the shotgun, wides on both sides. Short drop. Throwing the ball long downfield. This is Indahar, and he has the ball batted away near the 30-yard line. That was Nick Peters defensively for the Blue Devils. Boy, Indahar had gotten behind the defense. That's a nice defensive play by 32 of the Blue Devils. It's fourth down, and the Bears will bring out their punt team. Bialke will go back to receive. Fourth down, kicks away, wobbly. Bialke at the 35, trying to read his blocking, back up over the 45, and he'll get forced out of bounds in Golden Bear territory. Merrill in on the stop. Looks like the Bears now have put Sickle into that backfield, number 16. That's Jacob Sickle is now a running back. He's 6'1", 195-pound sophomore. Blue Devils with great field position. 2:41 to play. First half. My 9 Sports from Ewens Field on this Friday night. Homecoming 2018. We've got a scoreless battle so far. Zupitz from the shotgun with back split behind him. And now we have a timeout called by Virginia. So with a little break, I'm going to tell you about Starkovich Distributing, another fine sponsor that has been supporting our community and our youth since 1950. Wide variety of refreshments, including my favorite, Diet Snapple. Look at some of the stats so far. Virginia with 5 first downs. The Bears have 4. Blue Devils with 48 yards on the ground and 48 yards through the air, 96 yards of total offense in the first half. Bears with 52 yards through the air and 38 yards on the ground, so they've got 90 yards of total offense. No turnovers yet in the game, and penalties. Virginia twice for 20, Bears 3 times for 18. Golden Bears after tonight will host Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin next Friday night. Then on the 12th, they'll travel to the Falls. They'll close out the regular season on October 17th at Two Harbors. Blue Devils will be on the road next Friday. They'll be playing in Brainerd against Minneapolis Patrick Henry. Blue Devils from the 48-yard line. Zilpitz from the shotgun. Short drop, throwing the ball underneath, and it is caught. This is Carmody, and gets knocked out of bounds near the 32-yard line. That's a gain of about 15, and a Blue Devil first down.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Right in the middle of that defensive line for the Bears is a 5'8", 320-pound senior, Dawson Varda. Hand off to Bialke, trying to get to the edge, reads his block and cuts back, and he's got no place to go as Nick Badette grabbed him by the jersey. And then got help from Sickle, or checked that by Merrill.
Second down and 10.
No gain, second down and 10. Now Bernard and Carmody come out wide on the right side. From the shotgun, Zupitz looking, throwing the ball. Bernard too high. Zupitz now 2 for 4, 24 yards for the Blue Devils. .153 to play in the first half. Again at halftime, the Virginia High School Marching Blues will put on their halftime show. Third and 10 for Virginia. The ball is on the right hash mark. Zupitz looking downfield. He's throwing the ball and it's tapped away. Nice defensive play by Gavin Mackey. And the Blue Devils will now have a 4th and 10 play with 1:48 to play in the first half. Blue Devils will have one more home game. That'll be on Wednesday the 17th, and that'll be our next My9 Sports football coverage. Wednesday night football from Ewens Field. That's on October 17th. Blue Devils with 4 wide on this 4th down play. Zoop is throwing the ball for Bialke, and a nice defensive play. Let's check what number that is for the Bears. Is it Indahar 87? Nope. Number 83 with a defensive play for the Bears. That was Stortedal. Marshall Stortedal with the defensive play. And now the Bears will take the ball over on downs. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Golden Bears will take over from the old 32-yard line. First and 10.
Quinn Musich, the last Golden Bear to get to the huddle, the tight end over on their right side, and now they'll go with 3 wide on that side. Boy, they got too many men in the backfield. Now is a motion. Here's a pass into the flat area. And the Bears receiver gets knocked out of bounds. We got a flag on the play. There was too many men in the backfield for Evelyn Gilbert. Looked like they had about 5 men lined up.
Illegal shift against the Golden Bears.
They'll move the Bears back 5. We've got 96 seconds to go here in the first half. No score, Evelyn Gilbert and Virginia. Again, the Bears will go with trips to the right. Indahar on the left side. Quarterback under a lot of pressure, waited too long to throw the ball, and the Blue Devils got to him. Bridgewater 65, one of the Blue Devils in on the play. The loss goes back to the 15-yard line, and now Virginia's going to call a defensive timeout.
Timeout, Blue Devils.
As they'll move them way back. I have to mention another friend of mine, another sponsor of ours, and that's the Chestnut Collision and Restoration, where their motto is, "We make friends by accident." Ralph and Barb Mackey have owned the business since 1986. They moved it to Chestnut Street in 1997, and 5 years ago, their son Wes took over the business. That's Chestnut Collision, and they've added restoration to their title, 741-3061. Good look at the fans here tonight. The cold Blue Devil fans on that side of the Ewens Stadium. It's a cold night here in Virginia. Winds out of the northwest. Flag that was kind of limp there for a while now is picking up once again. Again, we'll be back here in a couple weeks on October. Yeah, March. That's the way the temperature feels like tonight, like it's March. But we'll be back here October 17th with our next My 9 Sports telecast of Virginia football against International Falls. From the shotgun. Badette getting some pressure. Now he's running this. They got lots of running room. 20, 25, nice block. 30, gets forced out of bounds near the 35-yard line. So he got 20 yards back. And it's going to set up 3rd and about 8.
We're going to 3rd down and 8 for the Golden Bears.
And now timeout called by the Bears as they want to set up their play for this 3rd down and 8. Blue Devil football against the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears, homecoming 2018 from a cold northeastern Minnesota. Looking at some of the overall stats so far, 6 first downs for Virginia, 4 for the Golden Bears. Blue Devils with 48 yards on the ground. The Bears have 38 yards on the ground. Blue Devils with 63 yards in the air, Bears with 52. Neither team has had a turnover tonight. And the penalties, Bears 4 for 23, and the Blue Devils have had 2 penalties for 20 yards. You're viewing tonight's telecast on My 9 Sports, along with the entire Mesabi Community Television crew. Hope you're enjoying this telecast. Although with the TV telecast night, there's still a real nice crowd here for this rivalry game. You know, you throw out the records when Evelyn and Virginia get together. This goes back a long time ago. And they usually did not have Evelyn Gilbert versus Virginia on a homecoming, but that's changed lately. And again, a big crowd here tonight cheering on their respective schools. 3rd down for the Bears. 3rd and about 8 with 1:09 to play in the first half. This is Sickle coming in motion. Quarterback keeper, that's Badette, and he's going to get taken down at the 40-yard line. Gain of about 5. And it'll be 4th down for the Bears. Clock is running.
4th down to about 2 for the Golden Bears.
Gibson on that last tackle for Virginia. And the Bears are going to go for it on this 4th down. Half a minute to play in the first half. Badette now rolling, looking downfield, still looking, throws the ball, and it is high and it's incomplete, and Virginia's going to take the ball over with 21 seconds to go in our first half. They'll start from the Golden Bear 40-yard line.
Blue Devils will take over at the Golden Bears 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Took that Blue Devil offensive line now. 71 is Tyler Herberg, 50 is Cole Raymond, 61 Anthony Hall, 76 is Anton LeBake, 72 is Dre Chafee. Those are the big guys up front. Zopitz from the shotgun from the 40-yard line. Throwing the ball, caught by Mason at the 20 and goes down to the 16-yard line.
Pass is complete from Zupich to Mason.
Blue Devils going quick as they'll get that clock running as soon as chains are set. And Zupich will just spike the ball. Stops the clock with 10 seconds. Second down from the 16-yard line. Scoreless first half. Bernard Bielke out to the left. Carmody Peters to the right. Crandall is the blocking back. Here's Zupitz getting some pressure. Throwing the ball, and it's incomplete. Nobody there. I think he just threw it away, and time for one more play. And now the Bears are going to take a timeout to set their defense. That being said, I want to talk about Pohaki Lumber, another local sponsor. A building tradition for over 60 years, located 6th Avenue North in Virginia. Never substitute quality for quantity. Always get the best quality value. And that's at Pohaki Lumber, again in the north side of Virginia. Blue Devils with one more home game after tonight, and that'll be on Wednesday, October the 17th. They'll be on the road the next couple of weeks. They go to Brainerd to play Minneapolis Patrick Henry next Friday, and then they're in Greenway of Coleraine on the 12th. The Golden Bears with a couple games remaining. Next Friday, they will host Greenway Nashua Keewatin. Then they go to I Falls on the Friday the 12th and finish up at home against the Harbors on the 17th of October. Here we go, last play, barring a defensive penalty. 4 wide, 2 on each side. Bielke, the motion man for Virginia. Zupitz looks for the end zone, throwing the ball, and it is incomplete. Intended for Bielke, and the clock runs out, and we've played one half of football on this cold Friday night from Virginia. No score, Virginia and Evelyn Gilbert. This is My 9 Sports from the Queen City of Virginia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your very own the Virginia Marching Blues. Marching Blues are proud to present their 2018 field program. The lead, featuring music from The Greatest Showman, the recordist artist Radiohead, and Imagine Dragons. Drum majorettes Katie Sheriff and Andrew Horbach. Is the band ready?
Fans, let's get ready to watch the Virginia High School Marching Blues as they perform here at Ewens Field with their halftime spectacular. Fans of Virginia High School Marching Blues and their halftime performance on My 9 Sports from Ewens Field in Virginia. Yeah, but Lowell is her dad? And welcome back to you in the stadium on this Friday night, a cold Friday night, homecoming 2018 for the Virginia Blue Devils. Looking at some of the unofficial statistics in their first half for Virginia, they had 7 first downs. They had 48 yards unofficially rushing on 13 rushing attempts. Passing tonight, Tolman 4 for 8 for 39 yards. Zupids was 3 for 10 for 48 yards. No turnovers for the Blue Devils and 2 penalties for 20 minutes. For the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears, 4 first downs in the first half. They rushed the ball 21 times for 43 yards. Quarterback Nick Badette is 3 for 7 for 52 yards. No turnovers for the Bears and penalties 4 for 23. Both teams are warming up, and we should be ready for our second half very shortly. Again, the Golden Bears tonight have those green hearts on their helmets, the back of their helmets. You can see number 18 right there. That's Merrill. He's got one of those hearts, and again, that's honoring their student classmate Avery Strotter, who just passed away in the last couple of weeks. So, again, the Golden Bears supporting a teammate. Again, a lot of fans here tonight. Most of them have stayed throughout the evening. We anticipate they'll stay until the end of the game, as we've got a scoreless draw between the Golden Bears and the Blue Devils. Again, you're viewing tonight's telecast on My9 Sports Television, as the Blue Devils and the Golden Bears, also on MasabiCommunityTelevision.com. Always great to hear from some of our viewers out there. A special one viewing tonight from New Jersey, a Golden Bear fan many, many years ago, and that's Carrie Thomas. I'd like to say hello to her out there. I know Carrie was in town recently for some sad things that happened. Her father recently passed away. Her uncle passed away, and it has not been a good year for Carrie and her brothers at all. But again, best wishes go out to her, and I'm glad she's watching tonight's telecast on Masabi Community Television. There's a look at Chris Mason as he's back to receive. The Blue Devils will get the ball to start our second half. We're waiting for the Bears to break huddle. Blue Devils have their kick-receive team on. Again, our next My9 telecast will be on Wednesday, the 17th of October, as the International Falls Broncos will be here at UN Stadium to finish up the regular season. We'll have that game for you. 7 o'clock kickoff right here on My9 Sports. All set for the kickoff. Kicking off for the Golden Bears is Riley Kwiatkowski. UMD football tomorrow on My 9. 1:05 is the kickoff. Concordia College will be at Jim Molosky Field. Kickoff coming down, and it's dropped by Mason, and he picks it back up. Jukes a couple, and they're going to get him down near the 35-yard line, and that's where Virginia will start the second half from the 35-yard line. Jack Zupitz will return to the field, quarterbacking the Blue Devils. Try to check their line, see if we have any changes. Looks like now in that offensive line is Kyle Williams, number 88. He'll be playing an end on the left side. Try to check out the other starters as we get a chance here. I know 61 is Anthony Hall, and he is the center. Blue Devils are set up in a power I to the left. Zupitz under center. First play of the second half. Zupitz puts the ball back. This is Bialke. Caleb Bialke reads his blocking, gets to the 45, the 50, the 45, and goes down to the Golden Bear 38-yard line. That's a nice run by Caleb Bialke. About 27 yards on that play, and the Blue Devils move the sticks. First and 10, Virginia. Again, the same formation, a power I to the left. Zupitz gives it to Bialke again, reads his blocking, gets to the 35, 33-yard line. Almost 5 yards on that first down, and now Bialke comes up limping. 38, Kwiatkowski on that stop. And now the official will stop as we've got an injured player. So we're going to take a timeout. 10:57 to go in our third quarter. Break in the action. This is My 9 Sports from Ewens Field.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
So we get back to action. It was 5 yards offside by the Bears, and then a nice run by Jacob Gibson.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils. On a Golden Bears 25-yard line.
Ball's on the 24-yard line. First and 10 for the Blue Devils. From the left hash mark. Handoff to Gibson again, going to left side and gets pushed out of bounds. Nick Badet defensively for the Golden Bears.
On a stop, number 12, Nick Badet.
Blue Devils going right at the Bears here to start this second half.
We're at second down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
67, Evan Harris. 73, Dawson Varda are the two big guys right in the middle for the Golden Bears. There's a lot of beef up front for Elvith Gilbert. Zupitz will give it off to Gibson again, trying to get to the edge on the left side. Mackey, 28, in on the stop. Third and a couple for Virginia, 9:35 to go. Blue Devils looking to get into the end zone. Zupids will give it off again to Gibson. Gets to the 16-yard line. Gained only a yard. Fourth and short for the Blue Devils from the Golden Bears 15-yard line. Tommy Carmody goes out wide to the right. Zupids under center. Long count. Hard count. And now we got some movement. Nope, check that. Delay a game against the Blue Devils.
Delay a game against the Blue Devils.
Ouch, that hurts. And it's going to be fourth down and a long 5 now for Virginia.
We got fourth down and a long 5 for the Blue Devils.
No score, Evelyn, Gilbert and Virginia. Homecoming for Virginia on this Friday night on My 9 Sports. Zupids from the gun. Looks, throwing the ball. Oh, Bernard right through his hands here, the 7-yard line, and the Golden Bears will take the ball over on downs. That was a nice pass. Let's see if we can look on replay. He just dropped it, and now the Golden Bears will start from the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. 8:02 to go. Third quarter, scoreless football game. Try to check the Bears if they have any changes in their offensive line. Padette under center. Handoff, second man. That was, I believe it's 18 Merrill.
That's Merrill, the ball carrier.
It was Merrill, gain of about 3.
Second down about 8 for the Golden Bears.
Second down for the Golden Bears. High formation behind Bodette. Tommy Shalata gets the handoff. Gets out over the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
That was Tom Schlottick, the ball carrier.
It'll be third down for Evelyn Gilbert.
For the Blue Devils. Third down and 4 for the Golden Bears.
Third down for the Golden Bears. We got some movement. Bears, I think that guard on the right side jumped. And they're going to set Evelyn Gilbert back 5. 6 penalties tonight for Evelyn Gilbert. Try to check that Blue Devil defense. Looks like they've made a few changes. 71 is Herberg. 34 playing defense now is Jake Burris. 65 is Bridgewater. Try to catch the 2 on the right side. 61 is Anthony Hall. Not sure who the end is on that right side. Carter and Flatley are the inside linebackers. Looks like it's, is it 65? If it's 65, no. 65 is on the left side. Looks like 68, that's Noah Toole. And now we've got another Golden Bear penalty. They'll move them back 5 more. And we're going to take a break. We've got timeout on the field. There's a break in the action. This is My Nine Sports from Ewens Field on this Friday night. Kicks off the side of the foot, and Virginia's going to get great field position. It goes out of bounds. Well, then they get a little extra roll. Looks like it's going to be near the 40-yard line. So Virginia with great field position. 5 minutes and 59 seconds to go in our third quarter. It's scoreless. Evelyn Gilbert and Virginia. Looks like Caleb Bialke is probably out for the evening. He's limping along the sidelines. Looks like the trainer is with him, walking along. Not good for the senior. He may be done for tonight. Power eye, handoff goes, and Gibson goes down after getting back to the line of scrimmage. There's Bialke right there. Brad Kern, the Blue Devil trainer. I'm not sure if it's the left knee or calf. Blue Devils with 3 wide. 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Jack Zupitz from the gun. Looks, throws it, the ball gets tipped in the air. Nice defensive play. Again, the Bears putting all kinds of pressure on. Maybe on the replay we can see which Bear tipped that pass. Again, they got a lot of pressure on that right side. Left side defensively. Maybe it was Badette. It was. Nick Badette with the defensive play for Evelyn Gilbert. He's had a nice game, 6'2", 225-pound junior. He'll be playing hockey for the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears again this winter. Third down. Zupitz throwing the ball, and it is high. Tried to hit Carmody, and it's incomplete. And it's 4th and 10, and Virginia will bring their punt team on and try to pin the Golden Bears back deep in their own end. Homecoming 2018 at Virginia High School. Badette is back deep to receive. It's like inside the 10-yard line. High snap, kicks away. It goes sideways, and Virginia's going to down it near the 5-yard line. Golden Bears will start deep in their own end.
Take over from the own 4-yard line. First and 10 for the Golden Bears. Their own 4.
You know, I got a second here. I just want to mention Aero Auto Supply. Aero Auto with 2 locations, Virginia and Hibbing. Quality products, free estimates, and same-day service. Aero Auto since 1949. The Aarden brothers started Aero Auto, and they're at their new location on 1st Street North. I remember when they used to be on Chestnut Street in Virginia. That's Aero Auto Supply. Here come the Bears from deep in their own end. First and 10. Pitch back. Trying to get outside his Marrow, and it gets taken down right along the line of scrimmage.
That was Flatley on a stop for the Blue Devils.
Dawson Flatley, in fact, he may have lost a yard on the play.
Loss on the play. Second down and 12.
Second down and 11. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to play. Quarter number 3. Badette will give it off to Schlottick. Tommy will get back to about the 5-yard line. Bears unofficially now with 50 yards on the ground. Now Bernard will come in defensively for the Blue Devils as it's going to be 3rd down. No score, Evelyn Gilbert, Virginia. 4 minutes to play. 3rd quarter. Here's Badette rolling right. Throws it off to Schlottick, who catches it at the 10, gets knocked down to the 15. And it looks like it'll be a Golden Bear first down. It is a first down for the Bears. Good look at the Golden Bears as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here comes Quinn Muhage out, number 89. Merrill's the tailback. He gets the handoff going to the right side. Gets to about the 18-yard line. Bridgewater 65 in on the stop for the Blue Devils. Also Carter Crandall getting up off the ground.
Second down, about 7.
Hand off to Schlottick, quick hitter.
Schlottick, the ball carrier.
Third and 5. .2:15 to play in a third. No score. Evelyn Gilbert, Virginia. High school football homecoming 2018. But that with a long count. Rolling left. Throwing the ball long downfield, and it is dropped. That was Roddy Kwiatkowski, the intended receiver, the motion man. And it's going to be 4th down for the Bears. Now Jaden Bernard will drop back to receive this punt. Nope, check that. They're going to bring in Tommy Carmody in to receive the punt. He's on the Blue Devils side of the 50. Good snap. Punts away. Short. And it'll be touched by the Bears at the Virginia 43. .148 to play in our third. No score in this football game. Zupids will give it off to Gibson. Mulich slowed him down. Could not get help until Gibson got about 5 yards in the play. Virginia unofficially now with 99 yards on the ground. Again, I look at the sidelines, and Bialke's still on the trainer's table. He's done for tonight. Hopefully we can get him back for the final couple games. For the shotgun, Zupids throwing the ball, and it's caught by Bernard. He'll get a Blue Devil first down.
Pass is completed to number 22, James Bernard.
It's about 9 yards and a Blue Devil first down. Zupids unofficially 4 for 14, 57 yards. Virginia now with 10 first downs in the game.
First off for the Blue Devils on the Golden Bears, 42-yard line.
Mason and Carmody go out wide to the right. Bernard left. Gibson gets the handoff, reads his blocking, and Badette bear hugs him and takes him down inside the 40. Blue Devils get about 4 on that play. Well, check that. They'll move it back to almost the 4-yard line, so a gain of about 3.
Second down and about 7.
Second down and 7. Wideouts on both sides for the Blue Devils. The ball's in the middle of the field. Zupids pump fakes. Now he's throwing the long one. That's Mason, and he catches it. Chris Mason for a Blue Devil touchdown. 40-yard touchdown pass, Zupids to Mason.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Zupids will hold for the placement, and it'll be Keegan Rudebush trying the point after touchdown.
Rudebush to get the extra point. Zupids to hold.
Snap, the ball's down, the kick is blocked.
The extra point is no good.
It was not good, and with 20 seconds to go, it is 6-0 Blue Devils. We're going to show that touchdown one more time. Nice pump fake by Jack, and lets it go, and Chris Mason gets behind the secondary, hauls it in, and the Blue Devils are on top 6-0. Blue Devil football on this Friday night. My 9 Sports coverage of Virginia Evelyn Gilbert. Game is also sponsored in part by Dr. Michael Miskovich of the Virginia Family Dental. Dr. Miskovich says, our dentists spend most of their time listening to understand your concerns and responding with the best treatment options for you. Call Virginia Family Dental 741-0405 to schedule an appointment. That's Dr. Michael Miskovich and the Virginia Family Dental. Gibson will kick off for Virginia. Rolling kickoff, fielded near the 22-yard line. That's Merrill returning it, and he'll take him down near the 40. Blue Devils will do it, and the Bears, with 11 seconds to go in the quarter, will start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 6-0 Virginia. 40-yard touchdown pass. Zupins to Mason. Now it looks like Sickle and Mulich come out wide to the right. In the slot is Clander. This is Merrill. They got 4 to this side. Here's a pass over the middle, and it's caught by Sickle, and he gets to the Blue Devil 40. That's a 20-yard pass and catch. And the quarter's going to run out. I don't think the Bears are even going to have time to have a play. Clock is going to run out. We've played 3 quarters. 6-0 Virginia. This is My 9 Sports from Ewens Field on this Friday night.
No score.
12 minutes of football remaining. Golden Bears have it at the Virginia 40-yard line. Badette, under some pressure, is going to go down 3 yards behind the line. Lots of pressure by the Blue Devils that time. Bridgewater, Crandall. Watch on the replay. 65 gets through there. There's JJ with the stop also for the Blue Devils. In that play, 35 was Alex Ebnett. Badette getting some pressure again underneath the screenplay. And they'll knock Merrill out inside the 25-yard line. That's 17 plus 3. That's a 20-yard play, and the Golden Bears are moving towards that Blue Devil end zone, trying to get the equalizer. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Merrill goes in motion. Here's Badette getting some inside pressure from Crandall. Avoids the tackle. Gets to the edge. Goes out of bounds. Let's see where they'll mark Badette. Looks like about the 17-yard line, a gain of about 4.
We have 2nd down and 6 for the Golden Bears.
6-0 Virginia, coming up on 11 minutes to play. Ball sitting at the Virginia 17-yard line. Badette, option, pitch the ball. Here's a lot of running room. This is Merrill, cuts back in. Merrill's going to get into the end zone. Let's see where they'll mark him. Just short. That's a 16-yard run. It'll be first and goal.
First on and goal for the Golden Bears.
Golden Bears are knocking at the Virginia goal. Quarterback sneak, Badette, he's in.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. Now Badette, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
Now the important conversion. We're tied at 6. Bears will go for 2 as they've moved the ball from the center to the left hash mark. They'll put trips out to the wide side. Badette rolling right, looking, throwing the ball, and it is caught for a 2-point conversion. So the Bears take an 8-6 lead. We'll take a break in the action. This is My 9 Sports from Ewens Field on this Friday night.
The Everett Golden Bears 8 and Virginia. Coming back deep for the Blue Devils along with Mason.
Golden Bears will kick off. Nick Badette on a 1-yard run. Pass to Sickle for a 2-point conversion. Bears lead 8-6 over Virginia. Kwiatkowski will kick off for the Bears. High. It's going to be fielded by Carmody near the 15-yard line. Reads his block and gets to the 30. Down about the 32. Now on the offensive line for Virginia's number 74 is Will Buggart. 5'8", 220-pound junior. 72 is Dre Chafee. 61 is Anthony Hall. Try to check the line over on the left side. Zupitz from the shotgun. Gives it off to Gibson going left side with a little bit of seam. Gets to the 35, maybe the 36. It's a gain of about 4.
Hoffman on the stop for the Golden Bears.
76, Anton Lebec is the guard on the right side. Handoff to Gibson again, and he'll only get a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Blue Devils. Looked like Lucas Hultman, one of the Golden Bears, in on the stop.
Third down and 5.
Zupitz. It's caught by Carmody, and he goes out of bounds at midfield. 12 yards, 1st down, Virginia. Jack Zupitz is 6 for 16, 109 yards unofficially. The ball's put down right at the 50-yard line. Handoff goes to Gibson. Jacobs into the open to the 40. Gets knocked down at the 38-yard line.
Mackey on the stop. Not for Blue Devils, 1st down.
Virginia right now with unofficially 120 yards on the ground. That was a nice run by 24.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Bernard and Mason go out to the left. Carmody to the right. Looks like Flatley is the lone back. He'll get the handoff, or is this Gibson again? We'll check. Is it 24? Is it 44? It's 24 Gibson.
Gibson, the ball carrier. On a stop, number 73.
Again, a reminder, UMD football tomorrow on My 9, 1:05 kickoff.
2nd down and 8 for the Blue Devils.
The nationally ranked, unbeaten UMD Bulldogs. Tomorrow afternoon from Mulaski Stadium. Zupitz gives off to Gibson again. To about the 31-yard line. Again, a nice run. 66 Hultman. Also in the stop for the Bears was number 83 Stortedal. 3rd down. Handoff. Gibson again, and Gibson will get to the 25-yard line. That's 7 yards and another 1st down for the Blue Devils.
Gibson, the ball carrier. Enough for Blue Devils.
Right now, Virginia moving right towards that Golden Bear end zone, trying to take back the lead. Now Peters will check into the backfield.
And the Golden Bears, 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
There's a good look at a lot of the Golden Bear fans that are here tonight. Gibson again trying to get to the edge, and he cannot go around Bodette. And now here comes a flag in where they'll usually call holding on the offensive line. Yep, there it is.
Holding against the Blue Devils.
4th Virginia penalty of the night. And the official will mark off the yardage. They'll bring the ball back out to the 35-yard line.
1st down and 20 for the Blue Devils.
Muhage 89 in that defensive line. 66 is Hultman. 73 is Varda. Sickle is a linebacker. Now Sickle and Muhage will switch defensive end positions. Here is Zupitz throwing the ball, and it's caught. That's Mason to the 24-yard line.
Mason on a completion. Mackey on a stop for the Golden Bears.
Defensively, number 28 was Gavin Mackey.
2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Ball's just inside the 25. They have to get to the 15, so we'll call it a Long 9. Here's Zupitz under some pressure. You throw the ball, and it's intercepted. Threw the ball into traffic. I think it was Cody Indahar. Nope, 83 on the interception for the Bears. That is Sortadal.
Sortadal on the interception, number 83.
And the Bears hold the Blue Devils. And now Evelyn Gilbert will try to run some of that clock. They'll take the ball over right at the 20-yard line. 6:22 to play in this homecoming 2018 here at Virginia High School. I formation behind Badette. Handoff goes to Merrill. Gets a couple yards. Clock continues to run along here. 6 minutes to play.
Second down and 8 for the Golden Bears.
Bears really taking a lot of time. They better hurry. Sicko goes out wide to the right. Merrill, the ball carrier again, and gets to the 25-yard line. Crandall 40 in on the stop, along with, in that defensive line, 76th. Lebec.
Lebec on the stop.
Third down for the Bears. Pitch to Merrill, trying to get to the edge. Oh, a nice defensive play by 71 of the Blue Devils.
That was Herberg on a stop for the Blue Devils.
Tyler Herberg with the defensive play. And the Bears will bring their punt team out.
Fourth down for the Golden Bears.
Now Mason will go back with Carmody. Blue Devils will put 2 back to receive this punt. 4th and 4 for the Bears. Good snap. Punts away. It's short, wobbly. On the run, Mason dropped it. Now he falls on it his own 48-yard line.
Mason on a return.
Virginia will start. Haltman, 66 down for the Bears. 4:18 to play in this football game. Bears 8, Blue Devils 6. Mason and Bernard left, Carmody to the right. Zupitz will give it off to Gibson with a little bit of running room on that right side. He gets into the Golden Bears side of the 50 to about the 47.
And Jacob Gibson, the ball carrier.
Merrill, one of the Bears, in on the stop, along with Varda.
Along with Dawson Varda.
Oh, that Varda's a big kid. 320 pounds is what they have him listed as. He's a big one. Gibson again going to the right side. Gibson gets in the open, gets a first down to the 36-yard line.
That's Gibson, the ball carrier. Not for Blue Devils, first down.
Blue Devils have had a lot of success running the football tonight. Unofficially, I have them with 150 yards on the ground. Zupitz again to Gibson. This time he gets hammered by Merrill. The ball comes out. Big pile up now. Everyone's scrambling for the ball. Let's see who comes away with it. Bears think they have it. No signal yet. Virginia retains possession. Although Badette comes up with the ball. It'll be second down and about 14.
Second down and 14.
Zupitz from the shotgun, wideouts on both sides. Zupitz under some pressure again, but that will take him down. Back at the 45-yard line. Nick Badette having a huge game tonight for the Bears. Loss of about 15 on that play. It'll be third down for the Blue Devils. Gibson going in the slot. Blue Devils going with 4 wide, 2 on each side. Now we got a flag. We've got the Blue Devils with some movement. They'll move them back 5 more yards, and it'll be third. Let's see, they have to get to the Golden Bears 37. So what's that? That'd be 9 and 13, about 22 yards to go. 4 wide, 2 on each side. The Bears will be bringing some inside pressure again on Zupitz. Spin move, Zupitz under some pressure. Ball's up in the air, and it is intercepted by the Bears. Picked off by Merrill, and the Bears will take the ball over. We'll take a break. 1:27 to go in tonight's My 9 game.
The ball was intercepted by number 18, Cody Merrill for the Golden Bears.
When we're away, there was a motion penalty called against the Golden Bears. They moved them back 5, and they just had a run of about 9. It's going to set up second down and about 7, and Virginia now has just taken a timeout with 1:20 to go in our football game. If we watch on the replay the last nice run by Merrill. Bernard with the stop for the Blue Devils. So we got a little break here with 1:20 to play in our football game. I want to tell you about Arrowhead Transit, public transportation for the Arrowhead. Dial ride in all 8 counties. Our dial ride service brings the bus right to your front door. That's Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. Blue Devils will be facing a second down and about a 7 play for the Bears. They still have a timeout yet. Bears looking to go 2-2 on the season. They will host Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin next Friday night, while Virginia will travel to Brainerd to meet Minneapolis Patrick Henry. Handoff goes to Merrill again, and he goes no place. And again, Virginia will take a timeout.
Timeout, Blue Devils.
1:14 to play. And why I got another break, I'm going to tell you about P.S. Ingman, full-service independent insurance. They provide a variety of different insurance products and servicing the Iron Range since 1910. Located on 2nd Avenue and 1st Street South in Virginia. Give Kevin Ingman a call for any of your insurance needs. Again, our next My9 high school telecast will be Wednesday, October the 17th, as we will have the International Falls Broncos taking on these Virginia Blue Devils. Reminder, My9 football tomorrow. My9 sports will have the UMD Bulldogs in action tomorrow. Bulldogs moving up on that national ranking. Great season going for the UMD Bulldogs. Here we go, third down play for the Bears with 1:14 to play. Handoff goes to Schlottick on a quick hitter right up the middle, and Tommy's going to be short a couple yards, and Virginia now has just taken their third and final allotted timeout.
Timeout, Blue Devils.
1:09 to go. It'll be fourth down for the Bears. And both coaching staffs will try to set the situation for the Bears. 2 yards for a first down. Blue Devils need to come up with a defensive play and try to get Zupids and the offense back out on the field for one last crack at it. Golden Bears 8, Blue Devils 6th. Bears trying to spoil the Virginia 2018 homecoming. Here we go for the Bears. Look for Schlottick maybe to get the ball straight ahead. Badette under center. Hard count, try to draw him. Badette straight ahead, dives for a first down for the Bears.
The ball carrier.
They'll take a look at it, but I think he's got enough for a first down. Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll bring the chains out. I guess they're going to bring the chains out.
Official measurement on the field.
First down for the Golden Bears, and the Bears have 1:06 to run out on the Blue Devils and come away with the victory on the road. They just have to take a couple snaps. They can run out the clock. We'll try to have a short recap right at the end. We'll run down the final stats and maybe show you those touchdowns, and we'll wrap up on this Friday night. Have to take a couple snaps. Badette under center. Clock is running. He'll just fall ahead for a yard, and once they put the ball in play, they've got 25 seconds to And now the ball is being put in play, and we're under 25. The Bears don't even have to take another snap. They have defeated the Virginia Blue Devils tonight by a score of 8-6. They rushed the ball 39 times tonight for 92 yards on the ground. They had 10 first downs. Quarterback Badette was 7 for 12 for 106 yards. The Blue Devils with 15 first downs tonight. They rushed the ball 32 times for 130 yards. Tolman, the quarterback, was 4 for 8 for 39 yards. Zupitz was 7 for 19 for 120 yards, and he had 2 passes intercepted. Penalties tonight, Virginia 5 for 40, the Bears with 8 for 43. Let's take a look now at the scoring again in tonight's football game. Let's see if we got both touchdowns all lined up. Here comes the Blue Devils one first. This was in the third quarter, late in the third quarter, 20 seconds ago. Jack Zupitz throws it to Chris Mason, gets behind the secondary, hauls it in, and the Blue Devils went on top by a score of 6-0. The placement failed. Bears came back with 10:50 to go. Nick Badette on a 1-yard sneak tied the game. And now here comes the game-winning 2-point conversion as Badette throws a pass to Sickle, who's wide open. And there's a 2-point conversion. That is the game winner in tonight's football game. With the victory, the Evlith Gilbert Golden Bears go to 2-2 on the season, and they will host Greenway Nashua Keewatin next Friday night. The Blue Devils now fall to 1-4. They will travel to Brainerd next Friday night to take on Minneapolis Patrick Henry. Well, that'll do it for My 9 Sports from Ewan's Fielding this Friday night. For our cameras tonight, Darwin Aller, Justin Pullman, and Javanchi George. For our technical staff down in the truck, Terry Hardica and Eric Tweeten. I'm Bob Cohen, the play-by-play. Once again, the final score tonight from Ewan's Homecoming 2018. The Evlith Gilbert Golden Bears 8 and the Virginia Blue Devils 6. Good night, everyone.